and then any time at their discretion.
I've called it as Steve Gilligan, our official starter, but it's not. It's none other than Don McClimate out there on the start boat. One flag goes down. You've known him from Thomas Magnum PI, the Hollywood movie star. The flag has dropped. The you-know-what stops, Storno. The starter's on the button, and those beautiful Mercury Racing four-strokes kick into gear.
Louise Vella jumped the start very well there.
She got away beautifully.
The decision and the tune-up and possibly of Kane Casson not working at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely right. So Kane's been left a little bit behind now. He might be wide in the middle a little bit, hard from this angle. So this is the first time they'll go right to the right of those two yellow boys, turn left and enter the course. Head up to the top to the Bricker Plumbing and Drainage tops, turn 4 and 5, and then for the first time down the straight. But Tracy Pugsley showing a clean set of heels in Queen Bee Racing. Got the inside line. You'd expect it from Tracy. No errors through that first slot of turns.
Yeah, well, Louise Vella's a very good little racer, so I'll expect to see her make some moves somewhere. Tracy, like I said, they've done something to the boat that's given her a lot more advantage than she's had in the past. She's held her own right now, and Tracy's still in on the buoy. It looks like Kane Casson moving up on the inside behind Tracy, and he's now got Louise Vella out on the outside as they come through. Kane's got a prop that's set for terminal velocity. He was so bad off the start, but now he's starting to make some freight. He's getting a lot of air, but if he puts it to bed here, it's going to cost him.
Now, will we see, she's still got an overlap there. We was going to say, will we see her duck around the inside, pick up an inside line? No, she's going to let the boat drift wide and carry that speed around the outside.
Yeah, I do believe that Kane Casson's outfit there, the Monster Home sponsored deal, I think it's in second at the moment. He was diabolically slow off the start in the first lap. He's got it up and running now, and if he doesn't have to put it to bed, I think he's got the terminal speed to probably become a danger to Tracy.
It has, and in this F4 class, it is a game of millimetres. So lap by lap, you wear them down, you close them down. You might be talking 1 mile an hour top end difference, but it is enough as long as you don't get too far back.
If he is carrying a terminal prop and it's not an acceleration, Louise Vella, she'll be pretty busy at the office right now, working out where he's strong, where he's not, and if she's got anything, she'll then have a go at him later on during the race.
Kane, he's giving it everything. So into that wind, he stands the boat right up on its back end.
The wind has now swung around and is coming directly down the course. So this will be a little bit quiet for him. There's not too much airlift for him coming down here onto the Wagga boat straight away. But Tracy, I don't know what they've done to this boat.
It's absolutely flying.
Yep, they're going brilliantly out there. As Kane Casson gets a lot of air once again under that boat. He's trying to get it up and running.
You can see the differences too between Tracy's boat just sitting solid beautifully. Kane's boat up and down. It's porpoising a little bit, and you can see the trim angle. He's just doing all he can to get the speed. Another boat down the back here. This is Danielle Martin doing a beautiful job.
Yeah,
second
weekend racing in Formula 4.
She's doing a magnificent job. She just looks so clean as she settles that boat through the turn. Nice lines.
So they're pretty much gone into Indian file mode at the moment. Tracy is doing a brilliant job out front there. It's not like she hasn't got any good competition. Don't forget, they're identical boats, identical engines. So a selection of either propeller or the way you're driving the boat is making a huge difference to it. Tracy down there at Moala just couldn't get a handle on these younger ones, but this weekend or today so far, she has got everyone covered, and it's a great drive by Tracy Pugsley up there out of pole 1, and she's held it all the way through.
Just an update for the Murphy family supporters here. I've just had Zach Murphy from Race Marine come up and speak to me and said, "Dad, you did a good job on the setup. I'm happy." So I've gone from 0 to hero in one race.
You should quit while you're ahead, mate.
I'm not touching anything. Thanks to Pa for sorting that out for us. So here she comes, Queen Bee. Right now, she's holding court over this field. And I've got to Storno, there's a 15-second gap there. That is absolutely unheard of in this class.
It is. And that's the sort of gap that Bryony Rigby used to give the whole field when she was racing in the category. So I don't know. I'll have to find out because it really is starting to annoy me. I don't know what they've done to the boat. I don't know if it's a change of attitude from Tracy, but this boat is absolutely flying in conditions that I didn't think Tracy would really like. I mean, the rougher the water, normally the better she drives.
The better she goes. Just watching Danielle Martin come through there, beautiful. And obviously, you said second time round in this F4 category. She's watching the lines of the other boats. She just sat in that wash, and just it's all about learning for her right now. So she's doing a beautiful job. The boat is smooth and clean, and the pace will come when they're ready for it. They'll prop it up, they'll pick up the engine heights and just bring her up to the point end of that field. So it's great to see her doing such a great job as she goes through the right-hander in the back straight.
Yeah, the conditions very, very good for this category of boat. The juniors are like it. The bigger tunnels, they'll generate enough air for themselves. They should be right. But the breeze is just starting to move around. There's nothing dangerous at all. It's a very good water for them. But you can see it, Tracy. It's just, let's get on with the day. It's just a beautiful, beautiful lap. I mean, this is ideally how, if you've got a race boat, that's how you want to drive it.
Yeah, it certainly is. You cannot fault the drive thus far. Kane doing a good job just to hang on the back of her there. Slightly different line through there, so running the boat a little bit wider. There's Louise Vella. Yeah, those little J3 and J1 and 2 drivers will be down there going, oh, look at this, flat water.
Yeah.
Geez, we're joined by royalty. Kelsey Dempster's just arrived up here in the commentary box.
Dear, oh dear. Geez, the juniors follow you around,
out there, mate. What's going on?
Piper.
So I tell you what, Kelsey Dempster, between this round and last round, I don't know what she's done to that engine of hers, but she was flying out there, a Monopoly machine. Got another new sponsor on board as well. If you've still got some money in your pocket, you can go down and chuck $200 down and buy yourself one of the spaces on the Monopoly boat.
Is it $200?
$200 a square. Park Lane's $500. A great initiative, so it's great to see the kids out here. But the lap counter, we're just looking at Steve Gilligan now to find out whether we're going to yellow on this one.
Yeah, one to go.
Yeah, Rolf Stanisic, the photographer to the stars down there, all the talk photography. If you've had a wonderful time and you've got a friend or family member racing, just jump onto the Facebook page, All the Talk, as in TORQUE photography, and take some of the best photos in powerboat racing anywhere in the world. So he's got his son here today, Matthew. Or Matthias, but he actually takes better photos than Rolf, but let's not talk about that.
Kane Casson is pushing a lot of air there. I mean, they get to the point at this they've all got the same technically terminal speed. To stand the boat right up like that, you start to push air.
Yeah, you're starting to waste energy from that.
But having said that, it doesn't seem to be holding him back, because Louise Vella and Kane Casson, let's not forget, down at Mulwala, you could throw a blanket over both of them all weekend. They were so close. So there's some changes come from somewhere that is working out. Both for Tracy Pugsley up front, Kane Casson. I mean, there's been some changes there, because these boats are really performing well for them.
They are. Now, Storno, just out here past turn 1, I can see there's just a little bit of debris in the water there, and it's right on the racing line. I'm not sure. We might get the course boats to have a look at it, but it's just a small amount of debris sort of in between that just to the left of that yellow buoy, but it's right on the racing line. It bobs up and down in the wash, and I've just watched all 3 of the boats put a sponson right next to it on the way through. So fingers crossed the drivers have got that seen. It might be nothing. It's might be a carp. Do you get carp here in Lake Albert?
I can only just see the yellow buoy from here.
Sorry, mate. About the age. You see the big yellow flag in front of you. So last lap, the yellow flag is up, and it's Queen Bee Racing just showing like she's got nearly the full length of the straight to herself. A beautiful drive, and that boat is absolutely flying. They won't want to change too much. Here comes Kane Casson in the Monster Homes.
He's done nothing wrong, kept it nice and clean. Louise Vella, we expect the way that she drives is very good and clear. I still can't see this debris.
All right, I'll tell you when they go past it. So Louise Vella, it's on her left right now.
Over there.
Yeah, over there. You see the boats at the back? Righto, Queen Bee Racing through the right-hander for the last time. There goes Danielle Martin.
That's a good line by Danielle.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
nice
the thing.
corner.
She's just learning. She's gone fast through here. She's had a good line directed. And believe you me, from this corner to the back corner, that comes up very quickly.
So here we go. We won't have to stand up and scream for this one, because there's absolutely no doubt who's going to take this one home right now.
It's just been a good execution of copybook driving, really.
It really has. And Glenn and the crew down in the timing tent will be very pleased with this one, unlike our last junior race, which is almost called for a dead heat. But
as we pointed out, identical horsepowers and boats. And they all started exactly side by side, so it comes down to the drive.
Yeah, and that is a beautiful drive. Put your hands together. There's your winner. We'll wait, she'll come back to the bank very, very shortly. But it's Queen Bee Racing. And right up behind is Kane Cassidy in the Monster Homes. for a nice drive into second place.
Maybe it's Corey DeVal in that boat.
It could be Corey. He's got a fair bit of trim running.
Oh, doesn't it?
There's Louise Valla, boat number 41.
I think we should have a bit of a celeb race. Put some of the F1 guys in their fours. And
they just wreck them.
They would wreck them.
They just wreck them. All right, and for the last time across the line in race 1, there's Daniel.